Hi guys, Tracy here, and I have something very exciting to share with you guys, like really big news. I'm so excited. I've been asked by people who are scrapbookers who would like to get into mixed media, where do you buy your mixed media supplies? Where can I get just a few things to get myself started? And I haven't been able to say anything because this new thing that I'm going to share with you guys is brand new. But here it is, it's finally available. The Freckled Fawn Mixed Media Kit. That's right, you heard me right. The Mixed Media Kit from Freckled Fawn. I am so excited to bring this to you guys. I have been chatting back and forth with Isolina, the Freckled Fawn herself. She and I have been chatting about what would make a good mixed media kit, what things would be fun to include in it, and she has designed some really amazing things to go in this kit, and I cannot wait to see them myself, and I cannot wait to share them with you guys. Now, I have to be honest, I did have a peek. When this came in the mail, I was just too excited. I've been waiting for like a long time for this, so I was too excited. I did have a quick little peek. I think you guys are going to be really pleased. What we have in this kit, first of all, it comes in a bag, and it comes in the same bag as the monthly embellishment kit. So it's designed to either stand on its own or to coordinate really nicely with the embellishment kit. So I have these plain white tags that I can show you some samples of the media that come in this kit. The thing that I am the most excited about, my biggest suggestion for Isolina, was for her to include tissue paper, pattern paper, tissue paper. This is a product that I have been wanting for so long to be able to buy as a mixed media scrapbooking supply. So this is what she came up with. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited. Look at these beautiful coral roses. This is just so pretty, and it's very thin paper, and it has this faded look on the other side. It even looks nice on the other side for a very faint muted look. And you can tell it sounds satisfyingly crunchy, as well as looking beautiful. So there are two pieces of this patterned tissue paper, and it is 12 by 12. It measures 12 by 12. I think it measures 12 by 12 exactly. So you could actually use this. You could glue it down to a piece of cardstock and use it as your background if you really wanted to. But it means that because it's 12 inches, it means that you can take strips of it and run it all the way across your page if you wanted. And I'm going to be playing around with a couple of different techniques for the tissue paper in particular, because I'm just so darn excited to have some tissue paper to play with. So the tissue paper is the thing that I was the most excited about. A stencil is included in this kit. And this is a very pretty stencil. It has these little bows all over it. It's a very pretty pattern. And then also a scalloped stamp. It's very pretty. Then a white jelly roll pen, because we all need a white gel pen when we're doing mixed media. You just need to have one. A Faber-Castell gelato in the color Passion Fruit. And we were very excited. I picked out this color Mandarin Mai Tai from Colorings, which is a Shimmers product. And I really can't wait to see what this looks like. And also Metallic Texture Paste by Heidi Swapp, and the color is, of course, gold. We have 2 sheets of vellum stickers with typewritten sayings on them. It says, "A beautiful day, always better together, from the heart, friendship is an adventure, enjoy a good life." There's lots and lots of phrases here. And then these are washi stickers, and there are 4 sheets of them. patterns that coordinate with the pattern paper and with the stamp and the stencil. So, so pretty. So these and these also come in the embellishment kit. So whenever I get a new mixed media product, I always like to start playing with it right away. So I took the colorings Mandarin Mai Tai and just did a bit of spray on this Tim Holtz tag that I have. It's just a tag die that I have, and I just keep a whole stack of tags cut out of white paper and white cardstock. Now I'm just taking a little bit of the Heidi Swapp metallic texture paste that comes in the kit, and I'm just spreading it with my palette knife, and you'll see that it spreads really, really easily. And you saw me just take the texture paste right directly out of the tube and just squirt it right onto my palette knife, and that's a really nice way to use that without any waste. You don't need a palette or a little container to hold it in at all. It just comes straight out of the tube quite nicely. That stencil works really, really well with that texture paste, and I love that it's already mixed to a color. I usually do my texture pastes white and then I mix them, but it's really convenient to have a pre-mixed colored texture paste on hand. Now this is how the gelato looks when it is, you saw me just put it right onto the tag. This is not a primed or gessoed tag, and so gelatos don't spread, they still spread pretty well as you see, but that would spread even better if I had gessoed that card before I used it. So here I'm just trying to play. I'm not trying to do anything pretty or to use for a scrapbooking page. I just want a sample of what the mist looks like, what the texture paste looks like, and how the gelato looks on a white paper. Now, I was curious about how well this tissue paper would tear, and I was also curious about whether it would hold mist very easily, because it does have a bit of a waxy coating on it, just a tiny slight bit of waxiness, and so I wasn't entirely sure if it would hold some mist, but it did. And then while I had that overspray out, I just decided to use a paintbrush and see if these vellum stickers would hold some mist as well. While I'm playing, I just thought I'd give it a try. I wasn't sure if it would pool up on the vellum. Those are washi stickers. I wasn't sure if it would pool up on the washi stickers or if it would stick, and it did stick. And that tissue paper is still quite wet, but it's holding up to the wetness. It's not falling apart like normal tissue paper would. It's holding together quite nicely. And it will dry and hold the color. The color will not flake off or become powder or anything. It absorbs right in and is held quite nicely. Now I'm just putting some of the gelato on my mat just to get the color on a palette, and then I just sprayed it with tiny bit of water. I used a little bit too much water, and so I wasn't really able to get a nice stamp impression here. And I'm just playing around with different things that I can do here. I've used gelatos before with rubber stamps, and I'm pretty sure I've used them with photopolymer stamps as well, but I just wanted to play around. It's been a while since I've done this kind of a technique, so I just wanted to see how it would work with water and how it would work without water. With water, you get a very messy watercolory look, and when you just apply it directly to the stamp and then without using water stamp it down, you get a much cleaner look. It's a different look than you would get with ink. It looks a little bit blottier and a little bit more, I guess, painterly. Now, this is my favorite discovery of the day. I took the pink gelato and applied it directly to the stamp, and then I mixed the whole thing with the yellow colorings, the Mai Tai, the Mandarin Mai Tai, and look at the color I got. It is a perfect match to the coral orange color, or at least parts of it are. It's a nice mottled watercolored type of look, and parts of it are an exact match to that corally orange color that's in the tissue paper and also in some of these stickers as well. Now I'm also taking my white gel pen that came in the kit, and I'm outlining different features of the washi stickers. I put some veins in the leaves, or those are feathers actually. I put some veins in the feathers, and I outlined one of the hearts. And now I'm just playing around with the idea of maybe adding some journaling to the stamp. I did stamp with ink there. That orange version of the stamped image is something that I did off camera, just using some orange ink from my stash. So everything is looking really nice in my opinion. I'm really loving how all of these items are playing so nicely together. I'm just playing around with how this tissue paper is going to look when it's crumpled up. It crumples quite nicely, as you can see. It holds its shape, and you can uncrumple it and it lies flat. I'm just admiring how pretty the yellow looks on that tissue paper, and kind of waiting for it to dry. So these are the embellishments that I made with this beautiful tissue paper. Here's a piece of it right here. Now that I've worked with this tissue paper, I'm really struck by the thickness of it and the texture of it, because it's thick enough that you can really play hard with it. You got to play hard when you're scrapbooking, right? I love that you can really bend it and fold it and move it and crumple it exactly the way you want it to be, and it doesn't tear like regular tissue paper does. It is a little bit thicker than tissue paper, which makes it perfect for mixed media. What I really like about it is that it's so light. It's so much lighter than regular paper, and it really has that airy look. I think it's going to look beautiful in layers, and I think it's going to look particularly beautiful with torn edges in layers. So I can't wait to use it on just like a regular scrapbook page that just has this beautiful layer in it. The other thing that's really wonderful about it that I really love is how nicely it takes media, and I have only just had a chance to start playing with it. This is how this looks, this tissue paper looks, with a spray of this Mandarin Mai Tai colorings that comes in the mixed media kit as well. So it really receives the media nicely, and I think that that gives us more options as far as changing the look of this tissue paper. I think it would look beautiful with any variety of different colors that coordinate with the print. And I absolutely love it. It's just so beautiful. I think that I'm going to have fun continuing to play with these goodies. If you took my texture class, then you know that I love this crimper, and I just want to run this piece through my crimper, and look at what that does to it. It's such a subtle effect. It's very, very subtle, but again, I think that this would look really beautiful as a layer in between other pattern papers or cardstock. Just absolutely gorgeous. These different options, either using it plain or crimped or ruffled with sewing or made into beautiful embellishments, either with paper folding or with sewing and ruffling. It's just so gorgeous and so much fun. Thanks for watching. If you would like to purchase this kit from Freckled Fawn, please use the affiliate link below in the information section for this video, or you can also find it in the information section for any of my videos. I really, really appreciate the support, and you can also find that link on my website if you're ever looking for it. It's over on my website on the left hand sidebar of MercyTiara.com. I really, really appreciate if you just stop over there and use that link for all of your Freckled Fawn needs. Thanks so much for watching, and have a really great scrappy week.